Trying to get your mind around what happened the other night. So it didn't happen again.
I mean, that's definitely something that we don't want to happen. This Saturday. Senior day, we just feel like we have to get a victory. So, we practice hard today. The last two losses definitely, have kind of, taken the air out of the locker room a little bit. But, we had a meeting this morning, some of the seniors, some of the leaders, just to kind of, make sure that we gather all the guys around and, just let people know, it's not the end of the world. We didn't reach our goal this year, getting back to the ACC championship. So we know we got to, come out this Saturday and play hard because we know Wade's going to come in and, challenge us. So, we got to make sure that we're focused for that and just enjoy another opportunity to play.
How was this game emotionally different for you? I mean, your last game in Wallace Wade Stadium had a lot of big moments there. What will it be like for you? Will you reflect a little differently in the pregame? I mean, just talk about the emotions leading into it.
I mean, it's definitely going to be, like I said earlier, a little bittersweet. Last game, playing Wallace Wade, 4 years. First year it wasn't really, as good as I would like, but sophomore year, junior year, and obviously this year, we've done something special and helped build this program, and just all the hard work that the guys that I came in with, all the hard work that we put into, it's finally coming to the end, as a group. But we know that we left our mark and our legacy here, so we just want to make sure that Saturday, we go out there and have a great game and hopefully get a victory.
Jamison, Coach Cutcliffe is the guy that's not allowed you guys to look ahead too far, but taking it one game at a time. But is it already talk amongst the players that, hey, we want to win these last two, we want to close this thing out, we want to win 10 games?
Right, yeah, excuse me. Yeah, that's been the talk. Coach Cut, he talked about it this morning. We will make sure that, we go out this week, take care of business, after losing 2 in a row, and then, whatever bowl game we get, to win a bowl game, that'd be a milestone that we haven't reached. We've been to 2 back-to-back bowls, but we haven't won. So if we can win a bowl game, that'd be just, another accomplishment for the program. So right now, that's pretty much the focus. Just make sure we take care of business this week and just see where we go from there.
Okay. Jamison, Wake has some problems, especially in offense, but defensively they've been very solid, and a lot of people think they have the best pair of corners in the ACC. What do you think?
Yeah, I can agree with that. Definitely defensively they're a pretty tough team. You look at film and, they challenge some teams, especially at the wide receiver position. So I can agree that their corners are pretty good. I played against them, 3 going on 4 years now, and you definitely seen the progress that the corners have displayed. Last year they were pretty good. This year they had a pretty good season. So, offensively, we know it's going to be a challenge. That's why, right now we're just trying to, rally up the guys and make sure that we don't come out flat. Make sure we, keep that energy and that enthusiasm and, just get ready for another opportunity to play against Wake Forest.
Dude, I smell fresh paint in here. I don't see Carolina blue carpet. I mean, is there a metaphor in there for Duke moving on, getting rid of that Carolina name?
Yeah, I mean, we know that was a tough loss. Definitely to your rival. But you just have to move on. It's just something that you have to do. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Definitely not beating those guys, but they came out and they played well. They pretty much outplayed us in all phases of the ball game. So right now we just focus on Wake, just making sure that we don't make those same mistakes in the 3 phases of the game, and just make sure we just play hard.
I have a big picture question for you too. Just sort of across the conference, it seems like kick and punt returns have gotten tougher. Last year there were 20 kicks taken back for touchdowns. This year's 6.
Yeah.
Are guys defending punt returns better, or is it tougher to bring a kick back this year?
I just think that teams are putting a lot more emphasis on the kicking game. Obviously, like you said, last year a lot of guys were able to return punts. And I think that the kicking teams you know, they kind of get a feel and know the guy that they're going against. So, you know, for that week, you know, you have to put like extra emphasis on, you know, getting down there, covering the punt, because you know you have a guy that's in the back end that's dangerous. You know, for example, Ryan Switzer, we knew last week that you know, he's a playmaker. We knew that you know, if we didn't go down the cover, we're gonna have our hands full. So I think that teams, you know, putting a lot more emphasis on their coverage teams, and I think that this year, you know, for the most part, a lot of teams have, you know, been able to cover good. And at the same time, you know, kickers, you know, peek the bottom now sometimes. So that's why I think they put a lot more emphasis on